Hello, everybody, and welcome to What the Flock, which is what I came up with at like 3 a.m. this morning. It's a ingenious 3 a.m. idea, and now that it's like 10 a.m., I'm like, was it? Was it really? I don't know, but I still think it's kind of funny. So I was looking up groups of animals, that like taxonomy terms. So a group of bats can be a cauldron, or there were a couple of them, but one was a flock, and I liked flock because it's kind of a group of us all together, and it felt fitting. And then when I kept saying the word flock, and it became one of those words where I'm like, it's hard to say, and it's like, is this a weird word? And it was also early, and so I was like, what? The flock? And then that's funny because it's like, what the fuck? So I cracked myself up, and you're all here to have to deal with that. So this is Welcome to What the Flock. So what this is a place for us to gather and to connect and to, with respect and grace, and to support each other and support our health and our growth, and to our own personal goals. So I don't have any answers or really any help for anyone else, but I do have this platform, and I do have a great group of people here who show up and make me feel better, and I enjoy getting to know you more. And so I was hoping that this would be a way where we could just connect on another level. And I thought, so my plan is I'm going to sing a song, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here, and then we're going to ask you guys for, things you want to talk about, what your successes were this week, and what things that you need to share, and we will just discuss them. So it won't take that long, maybe 90 minutes. So thank you for being here. Also, the neighbors have started construction on Sunday morning at 9:45 a.m. So appreciate them a lot. So big shout out now to, we've got the Falcrow, Rocky Avenada, we've got Zach Thong, David L., and Mix Club, and Adam Verse, and Chad Freeman. Awesome. Thanks, guys, and also to everybody who showed up yesterday afternoon for my stream from, I guess it's called Ools. I still have no idea how to say this word. It was really fun. I had an amazing time, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it later. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a song that I really like. It's a Tom Waits song, but if you hear Tom Waits sing it, it's very slow and Tom Waits-ish. So Sarah Jarosz does a version that's more like this. And this is kind of what the purpose of this place is. Well, the moon is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only things that you can see is all that you lack. Come on up to the house. Oh, you're crying, don't do you no good. Come on up to the house. Come down off that cross, we could use the wood. Come on up to the house. Why don't you come on up to the house? Why don't you come on up to the house? The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. There's no light in the tunnel, no irons in the fire. Come on up to the house. And you're singing lead soprano in a junk band's choir. You gotta come on up to the house. This life seems nasty, brutish and short. Well, come on up to the house. The seas are stormy, you can't find no port. You gotta come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. When there's nothing in the world to the house. When you're high on top of your mountain, whoa, 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 come on up to the house. Well, you know you should surrender, but you can't let it go. You gotta come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. You gotta come on up to the house. Ooh, you gotta come on up to the house. Ooh, come on up to the house. Alright, that's one of my favorite songs now, and it was one that was requested by a friend, Michelle, who I didn't know that song at all, and she sent me that version, and she's just also the sweetest. She and her husband came out to my show yesterday, and they always do almost, because they're lovely and humans, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. But yeah, so yesterday I did have a show at this new brewery. I've never been there before, and so I was a little whacked out about it. And if you've been around, you know I've been nutso. So I was a little hoping people would come. I don't know. I hadn't done a great job of advertising for it, honestly. So I got all set up, and it's like an hour before, and then I get there and get it all set up, put the microphone up, and, you know, and the bartender came up, and there was literally like me, my partner, and then there were two people sitting at the bar, and he was like, "Today has been dead. There is no one here today, and we are not making any money." And I was just like horrified. I was like, "Oh crap, like I'm not gonna help this situation at all." And I was just really like, I don't know, you know me, I'm sensitive. So he's the sweetest guy. He was really sweet, but you know, he was worried there was nobody in there. I was worried there was no one in there. But we like just right when I started, just 5 minutes before I started, people started coming in, just, you know, I say trickling, but they just all showed up at once. And it was amazing. It went from empty to everyone, including a blue unicorn, was there. He's probably still asleep now. It's early. But he showed up, and that was awesome. And I did try to get him to sing a song, but he was sweet. He didn't want to mess it up. But I'm going to try again with that one, guys. I think maybe if we record it, he'll be for it. And so it was just really, you know, it felt really good to have all these people show up for me. I mean, I had friends that were like friends that I first met when I moved here 15 years ago. And then I had a whole bunch of you who were here on the live stream watching, and I could see you. And then this morning I went and read all the comments too, because you guys are just really sweet, and I appreciate you. So that is my happy story of the week. I would like to also say a big hello to Pole Vault and to Philip Steele. Great to see you. Y'all, Philip Steele is kind of new too, like if you're coming from the hippie side. But you guys have to check out his channel and his music. Philip, Philip, I gave you a wrench so you can add your link to your channel, because he's got really great songs, really high class video production. If you haven't seen that, you're missing out. Oh, so let's see who else is here. Charlie Gabaldon, good morning, sir. Up, David L. Oh, here we go. This is it. David L., I gotta say, is the beast. He just inspires me all the time. Because, dude, like, he runs, like, every day. Like, or I don't know if every day, but because that would be crazy. But he's always running. And he's always running, like, really far distances. And he's just, I don't know. He's worked so hard, and he's changed so much in his life. And you can just tell because he just looks amazing, and he's running marathon distances, and yeah, he's super inspiring to me. And yeah, I keep trying. I'm like, I'm gonna run, but I'm on fast walking, and that's good for me, y'all. I'm trying. Let's see, we haven't let's see, this went too fast. Rocky. Oh no, I saw this. Rocky said that one of his kids had lice. That's going to be in our prayer request section. Steve-O, hello. Thanks for being here. Oh, Mick said that he showed up about the time I did that apology song. And so the dog was barking. And the best part of the whole night for me was, so I'm singing the song and the dog is just barking like the whole song. And it's a wordy song. I want you to know what I'm complaining about. So I'm like, I'm here telling you what I'm bitching about. You have to hear it. And this dog is barking. So the dog's barking. But then there's a line in the song and I say, calm down. And just take a deep breath. And so when I said, calm down, the dog stopped barking. And just, that was it. Like, well, I mean, it kind of barked a little later, but for like right then, it heard me and it calmed down. And it was like, cool. It felt power. It felt good. Hi-yo, Escordium's here. Mr. Smith is here. How are you doing today? Oh. No, everybody's excited to see Mr. Smith. Let's see. David says, pretend a bear is behind you and you'll run too. You know, here that could happen. Charlie says he runs to the kitchen for a beer. That's pretty funny. Okay. Well, let me see. I wrote down what I was going to do, and so let me make sure I'm doing it. Well, most of you guys know me because Mr. Smith, he missed the beginning. Could have watched it, but it's okay. I'll recap for those who came late. So this is my idea for a place to come and just gather together once a week and just talk a little bit about how we're doing and what we've got going on. And so, and then also I'll just sing a few songs because I like to sing songs. And so I did sing a song. You might have missed that. And then so I was first going to ask like everybody what they wanted to share, like what good successes that they had this week, because I really felt like my show yesterday was really like helped me over the hump of just mostly kind of asking for help. Like I was like, people, I really need you to show up for this. That's what I said. And they did. People came out, and that really made me happy. So it kind of was like a good lesson in asking for help. And so that's kind of why I'm here. And so I would really just like to ask every one of you, like, you know, what thing are you happy, are you proud of today? I'm going to tell David that David is out running right now. but maybe David, you might have another one. I don't know. So yeah. So please let me know what, let me know about just first, we'll start positive, you know, and just be like, so let me know how you've been doing this week and what you got going on. So I know that, again, and then I'll just, while you're writing, I'll just say that, things about me that, you may not know if you haven't known me for very long. So I live here in Colorado, and I've been here for about 15 years now. And my neighbor is knocking, and it's a little distracting to me. Okay. So I grew up as a Texan, and there's a lot about Texas that isn't have a very healthy lifestyle. And so I grew up with a lot of unhealthy habits and around a lot of unhealthy habits. And they caused me to be a super unhealthy person. I was a cigarette smoker. I drank too much. I was severely morbidly obese. I just as crazy as I am now. That has not changed at all. But I feel like in the past, it's been a journey, but in the past lifetime, I worked really hard to be from, to like get control over these things that are like really addictions and habits that feel so powerful and feel like you just can't get away from them. And Probably cigarettes is probably the hardest one, but alcohol was kind of hard too, because it's such a social thing that you want to do with your friends and hang out and be cool and stuff like that. So it's the knocking is really getting to me, I guess. So my other thing is, I guess my thing I'm still kind of working on is my health got really bad towards the end of 2019, to where I had a lot of trouble getting around. I wasn't very mobile. I wasn't able to do a lot. I was having to get a lot of assistance for just everything. Just going to work was difficult. And I took like a month of sick leave at one point, because it was bad, guys. And, I went to, they sent me to physical therapy. And I was doing physical therapy, and part of it was traction. And I had me strapped, and I would get pulled apart and stuff by this machine. And it really took that kind of physical feeling of relief to understand how much this weight was causing pain on my spine and my hips and my back and my feet and my legs and my everything. But it just wasn't quite. I always kind of blamed everything else. And, and the thing it was because I've always been a big girl. I've always been big boned, come from a big family, and we're all big. And they told me this even after I lost weight, so fuck off. But it's just not true. We have a lot of possibility that we don't know, and a lot of, we carry a lot of things that we don't need to carry, and a lot of actual weight and a lot of mental weight too. And so I've got rid of a lot of the physical weight, but the mental weight is still pressing down. So I was hoping things like this would help. So I'm going to go back up and look at some of your comments. I hear this too. And I do want to say, not everybody has to share how they're doing, or either way. It's also just helpful to be here for other people too. So, no harm, no foul if you're not up for it today. David says that his success, first of all, he wrote this, he took a break from running. He wrote this while running. He says, my success is running despite depression. And I think that's huge, man, because it's, not, because depression's not just like not feeling like it. It's, it's worse. It's heavy. So for you to be able to do that is insane. Yeah. I mean, you're overcoming a lot, and I really appreciate it. Just as a friend, to get to watch you. I appreciate you're doing it publicly. That's what I appreciate. Because if you're on Facebook, you get to see more of David than on YouTube. But you really do share yourself, and it is really inspiring. Okay. But Falco says, my bedrio has come. First of all, somebody tell me what a bedrio is. I missed something. But it came together, and I got a lot. Is it your? I don't know what that word is. I'm not going to guess. Okay. Paul says he's been working on a nightmare collab. Oh, yeah. I feel that sometimes it is, I do start procrastinating when I get stuck, when I feel like it's, just when it's hard. So I feel that. Oh, okay. So it is a guitar fretting construction thing. That's what I got. Oh, Richard, that's sweet. I appreciate you. All right. Robbie hit 54,000 views. Guys. That's like a football stadium, people watching Robbie Stingle. So I heard you did, you wrote here. I was going to say did cover Tracy Chapman. I saw your comment. So he submitted 2 metal songs for Hippie's Mom Show, and he had a good weekend on Johnny Bean's show, Friday and Saturday, and covered Tracy Chapman. Man, this is huge. I really got to see this Tracy Chapman cover. It's Fast Car, right? I'm excited to see that. That's a good song. I hope, I can kind of play the guitar. I can play the guitar part, or I can sing the song. But I cannot play the guitar part. And I don't know. I don't know. I will one day. I'm gonna work on it. All right, Smith has one after all. Smith says that I've sorted out getting ready to live stream drums this week. You have to work out the schedule for it now. Well, that's exciting. Well, I'll be looking for that. I know it's hard to get those things set up, so we won't rush you. Be taking one track a week from the community to cover, and we'll multi-track the kit as I do it. Then if you want the stems or a remix. Ooh, that's exciting. I like that as a community project. Also sounds like a lot of work. So pace yourself, my friend. Chad is at work on a Sunday. I'm mostly lurking. Or mostly working or mostly lurking. Right, David's multitasking. Oh, Paul's done 13 versions of a song. I guess you're not talking to me, but I'm still talking to you. Gordium says he's been working on music and videos. The SFTGR tour doc is probably the best thing I've ever put together, so glad to be getting it out there soon. Well, this is awesome, Gordium. Yeah. Okay, the tour documentary. Okay, I was making sure I was reading this correctly. Well, that's pretty exciting. That sounds like a really huge project, which is, yeah, you're so excited to put it out. Like that's a lot. I'm excited for you. So Chad says that he has bipolar and social anxiety, so he's understanding some daily struggles. I hear that. It's good to be diagnosed, I think. Mark's gas station is here. Good to see you. Howdy. Okay, your bedroom studio. Oh, the bedrio. That totally makes sense. I think maybe I've heard you say that, but I still didn't understand what you were talking about. Oh, I should have asked. Okay. Well, I do think it is coming along, and I enjoy watching it come along. So Adam says he was happy about that he took a picture. He took of a cathedral at night where I'm from last week inspired someone he knows to do a short 1-minute piano piece. Adam, that is really cool. Why is nobody showing up or just you? Oh, I don't know why your picture's not showing up. But that is really cool, Adam. That's I think about that when I've sent a couple pedals to people who, well, especially Max. I'm talking about Max. Max has one of my distortion pedals, and and he makes these amazing videos of sound and fury and notes and tones, and he does really good experimental stuff, and it's just amazing. I really enjoy it, and I listen to a lot when I'm working, and it makes me so happy that like something I physically made is like being used to create art. Like, how am I doing this? Like, it's just a lot more satisfying than my last job where people yelled at me a lot because they fucked up. So it's really much better. I really like it. I really like it a lot. Okay. Ha 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 ha. David says this is the last text for 5 minutes so he doesn't fall into ditch and stumble onto the asphalt. Oh. We'll see you later, David. We know you're here. Mix is going to get some drums from Mr. Smith. Yeah, definitely use him as a resource. Oh, I feel this, Brett, because I was trying to record a song and I was like, do. First take, great. 30-second take, I was like, no, we're done. So that didn't happen. Hey, Jack. Well, I haven't sent it yet, Jack. It's still sitting here in a bag on the floor of my stairs down there. But I'm going to send them tomorrow. I said that 2 days ago. But they're done now, and I will send it, and I will send you a note. I'm either going to put it on my website or just send you a link, but I'll do it later. There's no rush. They haven't been sent. But they're made. They were pretty fun to make. I wore one in my show yesterday, and I liked it. Ooh, Mr. Smith. I didn't actually think about this, but Mr. Smith says he'd also love to do, I don't know, he'd love to, but he also is able to do electronic drums as well if you need 808s. That's pretty cool. All right. Big ups to Adam. Yeah, we like the Bedrio. Okay, hold on. Am I in? Oh, I'm not in live chat. Hold on. Sometimes I miss things. Here I go. Okay, this worked. That fixed it. I was like, this makes no sense. Okay, so Charlie says, our hiking group did a challenge to post 5 things you didn't know about me, and it's a great way to know more about the people you enjoy in chat. And he has posted 2 on my channel. Oh, that's a really good idea. I like that. That is smart. That's pretty fun. I'm gonna think about that. Oh, Chad asked, so Chad sent me a link to the 21st Century Rocker Mom YouTube channel, which I thought was pretty fun. I think I just watched one video mainly. I think I watched the whole thing. And she was funny. I really thought she was hysterical. She has I don't know, I don't have a fancy chair. I have this weird couch thing. What you call this thing? But I thought it was really fun. I liked that it was positive and she just spoke her mind. I think that was my favorite part of it. Yeah. It made me feel like at first I was like, oh, I should look fancy because she had sunglasses and, I'm not doing anything cute, dye my hair and do anything fun. I don't have a hat. I need fun hats like everybody else has. Okay. Oh, I skipped some, I guess. Here we go. Now we're back to where I was. Kimmy! The power is out. I'm really sorry to hear that, sweetie. That's just annoying. And is it Texas related or is it something just localized? I know that my family in Texas has been out of power so much and they're just so bitter. I mean, not bitter. I mean, they are bitter, but because it's stupid. Because you're paying for it. You should get it. So, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it comes on quick. So, ooh. Yeah, and also your shirt is also sitting in a bag on the bottom of my stairs. But it's gotten that far. It's getting closer to the post office. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Jack Hunter. This is a good news. Jack, well, maybe not for your neighbors. Jack's gonna pick up a drum set today. I would like to do this for my neighbors right now because they're still hammering. That's what I said, Kimmy. Queen Bee, thank you for being here. Appreciate seeing you. Jack, yes, I did see emails, but I haven't opened emails in a while. So, but I'm planning to. I'm feeling better. I had a hard week, I'm going to admit. But I've had a lot of them in a row. But I do feel a lot better after yesterday. And, talking to Blue really helped too, I got to say. Blue Unicorn is a stand-up guy. Stand-up unicorn. And so that really helped too. And, yeah, it's been... I think, and I'm trying to do things like this that will help me. And then right after this, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm already dressed for it, so I can just leave and go to the gym. And I'm get my Chris Lane Sr. on. Except for there's no hair fan. Okay. Jack says, I should come to the Gmail channel on Saturday night open mics. Ooh, you did it last night for the first time. That's fun. Oh, awesome. Well, that's cool. I do watch that one sometimes. It is fun to watch. Saturday night, I like to watch a horror movie. Last night was Curse of the Werewolf. Was it The Werewolf's Curse? No, I think it was The Curse of the Werewolf. And it was way overly long, but it was pretty good. It was a little, it was a little much, but I thought the best was that the werewolf doesn't come out till like the very end, like last 4 minutes of this 3-hour long movie. And it was like the most laughable werewolf makeup I've ever seen. It was just unlike any traditional werewolf thing I've ever seen. It was pretty bad. I'm not surprised they waited till the end. Oh, David, weather reporter, says Texas has been having 70-mile-an-hour winds all weekend. Man, be really careful. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate you and your comments. Oh, okay, just localized. Still pain in the ass. Still pain in the ass. Edward Richard, good to see you. He says, after chemotherapy damaged my nerves and a lot of other damage 9 years ago, I've been mostly confined to bed. 2.5 years ago, he taught myself to play guitar, which keeps my mind off the pain. Well, I really love that. I'm really glad that you found something like that you enjoy doing. I know when, I wasn't out for that very long, really, in the scope of all the things, but I know it was really helpful for me to try to like do other things. Like I was like trying to write more electronic music and things that just didn't force me to have to do much motion. And having those, it's not a distraction because it's, doing good work like that and having outlets for doing good work that, lead to your personal growth and lead to your satisfaction and make you feel good. And because I do think I was really thinking about that yesterday on my show. It's like, when I first started playing these open mics and stuff, I wanted to sing the song, I wanted to share it, but I wasn't enjoying it very much at all. Like I was really nervous and it was just really hard. And now I feel like I really get to enjoy it. Like I really feel like I get to just be in the moment and like feel this love. Like, like the whole crowd or room, it was a full room last night and they all sang Creep along with me. And even some of my own songs, like everyone sang Colorado Moonshine, and it was just really lovely and supportive. And so I think, music is really healing like that. And so I'm really glad you did that. Thank you for telling me that. Oh yeah, send me your address, please. I haven't checked for that. Scott Hubert, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am feeling better. Whoo! Yeah, Blue Unicorn showed me his fishing equipment. He showed me that, and I love it because the best part of this interface thing is it's got buttons on it, so it's like applause, and there's kiss button. And there's different ones, but there's one that says contempt. And I just want a box that has a button that just says contempt. And I just hit it anytime I feel contempt. And it's just like, I don't know what the sound is going to be, but I want a physical button to push. So that was really sweet of you. Oh, okay. So, Rhett asked, how long did it take to lose weight? My son is 23 and working on it. He was 450, down to 325. Dude, that's so huge. I'm so impressed with that. I was worried he was going to have a heart attack. Yeah, it's a lot of weight to carry around, and our bodies really can't handle it. But, man, I'm so impressed. Please let him know how awesome that is for me. 'Cause that's almost my total weight loss. So my story is kind of in two parts. I lost when I was about 29. I lost 100 pounds, and I went from
about 280 to about 180 approximately. And it was, I did it through exercise and a little bit of diet, but mostly like I was at the gym for 2 hours, and I was 29 and I could work my butt off. And I did, and I lost the weight and I looked pretty good. I'm not going to, because I was 29. And I kept that weight off for like, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe. It's not like I immediately started gaining weight back, but not very fast. Like it was like, I didn't notice it. And that was the thing. I was gaining 2 pounds a month, 1 or 2 pounds a month. And that's it. And that's equal to eating an extra apple's worth of calories a day. If you want to get down to how much that is, it's not much. And you can just, I was just eating a little bit extra and not realizing it. And I gained a lot of it back. I got up to about 240-ish. So during the pandemic, I was about 230, and then I lost down to 140. Now I'm about 145-ish, depending on the day. So that took me as I was 44. It took me 10 months to lose 80 pounds through diet completely alone. I didn't do any exercise because of my back problems, and the pandemic. I walked a little bit as we went along, but I'm the slowest, most lackadaisical walker ever. So it was more about like being outside in the sunshine than actually getting exercise. So yeah, so I was able to lose 2 pounds a week. Is that right? Or is it a pound a week? What did I lose? 8 months. No, 10 months. Yeah, less 2 pounds a month, pretty much on average, over 10 months. But it's been 2.5 years since I've done that, and I've kept within, I hit 151 at one point. Now we're back down to the 140s. That was scary. But I'm still working pretty hard to try to measure my food. Like, I have a digital scale, and I like just, when I get Cheetos, I just pop them on there first, and that's how many I eat instead of eating out of the bag. And little tiny changes like that have made a big difference, because usually I'm kind of like, by the time I get it and eat it, I'm just like forgot about it and I'm distracted. So I don't go back for more, but I have like some options too, where I'm like, all right, well, I'll get a little, and if I'm still hungry, then I can get some little more. And then if I'm still hungry, but then I usually don't have that kind of attention span to remember to eat that much. Because a lot of it is, I realized a lot of the eating I was doing especially was about comforting myself and, kind of soothing and boredom and kind of a weird habit. Like, I don't know, our culture is just like, we snack all the time in culture, All right. I'm talking too much. I'm not reading the chat. Chad says, Gmail last night ruled. It's good to hear. Paul says, oh, he's in Texas, and he bought a new pole. So I didn't know you were in Texas. He bought a new swing for $300, and it was torn to pieces on his fence 1 week later from the high winds. I really hate that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Jack says that he makes horror movies for a living, and Chad and I created the longest running found footage anthology franchise in cinema history. Oh, that is really cool. I did see a video that you just put out last week. I'm in a little fog, but it was, yeah. I knew about that a little bit. This is awesome. All right, David says, tell your son congratulations, and you're awesome. And keep at it. Leela. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. So Campfire Show is coming up soon. We will definitely be there. That's awesome, Leela. That's going to be good. I forgot who it is already. Somebody tell me who's it going to be. Falcrow. Falcrow says that he was 375 in 2017, And then he had a heart attack, which I'm sorry to hear. But now you're 225. Svelte. Dude, I'm so proud of you. That is huge. 150 pounds. Oh my God, dude, you are amazing. And that's, I mean, your beard weighs like 10 pounds. No, I keep teasing you about your beard. I like it. Oh, you're still losing. You ain't done yet. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, okay. And like we're talking about, Jack's trying to lose 50 pounds in 2 to 3 months. That's pretty quick, man. Don't make your life hell. Don't make your life hell. 2 pounds a week is a lot to lose. And, it's a lot. It's 2 pounds a week is a lot. You're not eating very much. And I think that's one thing from the diet part of it. It's the hardest part is just being pissed off that you're not eating, because you're not eating very much. Pole vault lost 80 pounds doing a low carb thing. That's huge. Cured his diabetes. That's huge, man. I really appreciate that's amazing. Charlie's lost 27 pounds in the past 2 months. He's trying to get back to his original weight. 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Yeah, that cracks me up, man. I think I was 6 pounds, 10 ounces. That's a really good one. We'll see you later, Robbie. Whoo. Right? It's drugs, alcohol, or food. Yes. 3 for 3. Yep. Oh, this is true. I think this is true. When I was in my 20s, I could exercise and then that was all I needed and you're fine. But like, we're old. We can't do this. Like, every year we have to eat less food than we ate the year before. And that's not okay. Like, that's not right. That's not fun. It's stupid. But it's just kind of a truth, because we're getting older and smaller and like we shrink. I've shrunk. I felt really short. And you see the picture of me? I posted a picture of me and Blue Unicorn on my community page from yesterday. He makes me feel so short. I don't know how tall he is, but so short. Yeah, I'm not even that short, guys. I'm like 5'6". We'll see you later, Adam. Thanks for being here. Okay. Oh, ooh, this is a huge one. Scott dropped 44 pounds in 4.5 months eating grilled chicken and boiled eggs. And then he ate a ding dong and gained 10 pounds back. Totally. That was, I lost all that weight just through diet. I was all excited. I went to the gym and within 2 weeks gained 5 pounds that I've just really had trouble taking off. And I don't know. I'm going to say it's just this one bicep muscle, but you can't see it. So it's probably not that, is it? Yeah, Jack said he was losing weight because of his depression, which is not good. Just can't do that. But yeah, burning calories at the gym is a better way to go at it. Oh, Charlie, I'm really sorry to hear that you said you were recently diagnosed with diabetes and he's trying to do better. Good, you're trying to do better. That's all we can do. Oh, so Mix Club, a community page is it's one of those tabs. Maybe it's a tab. Community, I don't know. It's on the YouTubes. I think if you're on a computer, you can see it, but you can't see it if you're on an iPad. Or maybe it's the other way. I'll just show you a picture. Wow, Leela stopped drinking, reality, stopped drinking and went vegan in 2020 and lost 33 pounds. Woman, I can't believe that. I believe you. You look amazing. But that is really awesome. So, if I was smart, I know how to send this, but I don't. Look, I tried to take a picture of me and Blue Unicorn, and I couldn't even get his head in the shot. Let me see if I ever did. Oh, okay, this one I kind of did. Look how tall, look how short I am. Oh no, it's right. Oh, now you can't keep it on. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good way of having eating style that works for you in that way. You know, if that's the struggle, that's the good way to do it almost. Oh. Haha, what's a ding dong? Okay, I'm glad we got what the ding dong is. And yes, it's a chocolate prepackaged cupcake type confection. Like a chocolate Twinkie. Thank you, Scott Hubert. That's very good. That was much better than what I was gonna say. I like ding dongs though. They're pretty delish. Tastes like childhood. So mixed club, definitely. I'm gonna say, definitely drop soda if you can, because it's just there's nothing good about soda. But don't drop candy. Candy's awesome and it makes you want to live life. I think it's just that you have to pace yourself with the candy and just have a little bit of candy and not a lot of bit, just a little bit, not a lot of bit. Oh, I don't have any super chats or nothing. No, I got nothing. I'll send you an email. Calm it down. You'll get there. Right? Chocolatey goodness was about, that's kind of where I was. Oh. I'm a writer. Hold on, let me say this one. I have written quite a few songs this week about people that I would refer to as ding dongs. None of them are good songs. They're all that manure songs I was talking about on Andrew Jackson's show, where, you got it. So my theory about songwriting is that you have to write like 100 really crappy shit songs before you can start writing really good songs. You don't need, that numbers aren't true, but you need to have a lot of really crappy songs so that the good songs can grow out of it. And so, it's a manure of crappy songs that you've written for your beautiful songs to flower out of from the poop. Pacing with candy is a struggle. I hear you. We do all sorts of weird shit to pace myself with the candy. Like we eat M&Ms every day. Like the peanut M&Ms. I love peanut M&Ms. I can't say them. And but we can't have the big bag of peanut M&Ms because then we will just eat the whole bag between us. So we get the little bags, even though it's more expensive. It's more expensive, but it's less fattening. So it's a trade-off of what you're willing to pay for, I guess. But and this is true. Commercial candy does have dairy. That helps. See, that helps with being vegan is having those kind of blocks. Unfortunately for me, I love food. I can't think of a food that I'm like, I love barbecue. I love meat. I love chicken. I love seafood. I love tofu, and I love like different types of food, like Chinese food and Indian food and Mexican food, and I love food. So I do think that in that part I really do have struggle of, it'd be easier to be picky. It would be easier. Gordium, I like this. Drumming is the most intense workout he's ever done. I think Mr. Smith knows about that. I love that. Oh, Edward, thanks for being here, Edward. I appreciate you always showing up. I was hoping you would be here. Pole vault, this is huge. This is this is an addiction on par with cigarettes and tobacco, with alcohol and things like this. I mean, Mountain Dew, this sugar habit is hard to break. It's not a joke. That's an addiction. And so if you were drinking that much Mountain Dew and you stopped, amazing. Because, what? Like, that's huge. I'm really proud of you. Falco said, I wrote my first song lyrics last week. Hold on, I have to cry. I did bring Kleenex and stuff. So it's like, y'all are good. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a small break while I think about this. And let's just cut the tension with the with my friend. I would be mad at this, but you subbed to my channel, so I appreciate you poo-poo in my diaper. Oh my man, Richard, did you put this on a show? Did I miss this? I haven't. I don't think I watched you very much this week. Okay, don't cry, Valerie. Yeah. So, well, that's the other thing too. You know, for every person who has to work hard to lose weight, somebody else has to work really hard to gain weight. And it's like both the struggle is of doing it like in a healthy way, because you know it's easy to eat crap either way, but it makes you feel better if you're eating good food. And I've noticed that a lot, like because I'm eating a lot less, I can tell more when I eat something that's too, like if it's too fried or too greasy, kind of too salty, too much sugar, I can really tell like how it makes me feel. And I've realized that feeling crappy sucks. Oh, Leela likes the non-alcoholic beers. I never got into that. So I stopped drinking at the end of 2016 in December. And my go-to was the sparkling water, the carbonated LaCroix, the grapefruit pamplemousse. I would drink those like 3 cases a day, I swear. I just constantly, because I liked that. Maybe it's kind of like non-alcoholic beer in that you get the fizzies. So I really like the fizzies. And it's not sweet. Yeah, I drank way too many of those. I feel bad for how much aluminum that I went through. But it helped. And now I'm just on my coffee, my gigantic, larger than my head coffee. That I don't know, you gotta be addicted to something. So here we go. So you get the littler bags of peanut M&Ms, you get 10 of them and you eat 10 at once. Yeah, we have to like, something about it if they're closed and we won't, it's like, this is how many we have for the week and they're closed. But it's kind of, you just have to like make yourself do it. Who doesn't love food? So many people don't like food. I'm surprised. I often go to dinner with them and I'm like, why don't you like this? It's delicious. But I don't know. And be mental. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. We were just hanging around talking. So first I asked what your successes were this week. And so now I just want to go back around and ask about things that you've been struggling with this week. And if you would like to share with the group things that you are dealing with that you would just like to say out loud or share, or, maybe you want help on it. Be specific if you do, please. And otherwise, I think we're going to go first with sympathy and empathy and support, and then not trying to solutions. But if you need solutions, ask for them. And so, yeah, just let me know now what things that you've been dealing with that we could just help talk about or just give you some support on. Or so I want to say mine this week is like I had what night was it? Wednesday? Tuesday? I had a hard time in one of the chats, or one of the live streams, where someone said something pretty disgusting about one of my songs. It hurt because I was really proud of it, guys.
But see, I got Kleenex this time. But I really think it was good that the thing that's helped it is that I've gotten so many just really sweet comments and so many people who are like, yeah, that's not okay. And including, shout out definitely Clay, like just really was sweet and caring and cared about how I was doing. And so many people too. And that's really helped because I think I just felt really alone. So I appreciate you all who like sent messages and, told him he was a jerk. That also helped. And I haven't listened to the whole apology thing yet, but Blue gave me a rundown, so I kind of feel like I know what happened, but I will listen eventually. It was just... But I know that sharing it with you guys and telling you and getting support really helped. So, even though I'm still a mess, I'm just always going to be a mess. That's not going to change. So, he does not want me to go. I offered to go. He said no. But he doesn't need help. He's got it. We did look about it and talk about it. I think he's got it set up. So the prices of my pedals are, they're different for each pedal. Not really the person. But I appreciate that. I thought it was you, but then I wasn't sure. Okay. I'm going faster because I was talking too much. Sith, it's so good to see you. Okay. Uh-oh. David, I hear you about the gaining 2 pounds in a month. I feel like that. Karen Reese, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I kind of talked about it on Friday's show that I was going to do this, but I still wasn't sure. And until about an hour ago, I wasn't really sure because that's how I am. But then I said, let's do it. And here I am. Thank you, Kim. Thank you very much. That's exactly how I feel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And see, getting like this kind of support from you guys, that really helps a lot. And I appreciate y'all. That's why I'm here, because I don't want it to be just like we don't have a place to be where we can be nice to each other, and like we're not all just trying to be snarky all the time or trying to like one up each other or just talk about like what we're doing musically, because we're all mostly here are musicians or really like music or artists or something. We all have something we're doing, but it's we're all kind of caught up more in like trying to promote channels versus just trying to like be healthy people where we feel good and we're happy and supporting each other. Yeah. Well, it's my stream and I will cry if I want to, Charlie. So Scott says there will always be critics. That's true. Well, thank you. I'm going to tune them out. Spiral. See, the problem is my brain spirals out. Thank you, Falcro. I appreciate it. I think we were all just like, what the fuck? We're like, is he going to take that back? He didn't. He doubled down. Then he sent me a really horrible email that I should share with you because fuck that guy. But this isn't just about me, guys. I really do want to know what you're dealing with. If you want to talk about anything, I want to hear it too, because and I really did also want to try to figure out how to do this where other people could come on and talk like in real life on the little talky things, but because I just didn't prepare I'm not prepared. I feel you, David. Yeah, the people, yeah, these are some good, cool people to chat with. This is the love space, and I appreciate that, Leela. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm kind of going backwards and forwards here, aren't I? Right, Leela? Yeah, your channel is for your mental health, and I think that that's just kind of what I'm trying to, like, embrace, too. The, like, because it's hard to be like, oh, I want to do this, but, and you'll put it out, but then YouTube is like, I'm not going to show anybody about it. And so you're like, well, maybe it's, you don't know if it's like people don't like it or if YouTube's algorithm doesn't like it. And so it's just hard to know what to do. All right. Chad says he's here to promote, support, love, and help, but he's also a snarky smartass. And, you know, I think I think we're all snarky smartasses. And I think I'm the first to say, I say shitty things that I regret saying. And then I think that was dumb or I didn't mean to hurt someone's feelings. And I think the only, you know, it's just that part where you have to say, I'm sorry, and meaningfully, and not, I'm sorry if I offended you, but more, you know, I'm sorry that what I said was hurtful. And I think most of us know this. Like, most of us just want to be kind to one another and have grace with one another. So I think there's room for snarky and smartass and teasing, but then there's just letting somebody just be, you know, and it's not just to me, be continuously cruel to numerous people over many months, and we're just supposed to act like it's okay. And I just don't, you know, I just think there's a difference between being like funny snarky and being mean. Fuck Eric Clapton, Scott. I don't think Eric Clapton would give this fool the time of day. Okay, Wyatt. Let's see. Wyatt got told that his music is terrible so much that he started making terrible songs on purpose to stick it to them. Oh, sweetie. Well, I mean, I do think in one sense, I was talking to Blue about, like, we were talking about good and bad and best and those kind of words. And what if you're, you know, like, if what's the truest thing to you and your sound is, you know, is, even if someone calls it terrible, if it's true to you, then, you know, you win. Because that's the whole, you know, you just have to, it's like Jade says. Jade should do, you know, well, she does enough shows. But it's like Jade says on her other 1,000 shows, that you just have to do what makes you happy. And it really is important. And when we're trying to please, like, what would make us popular or make, you know, what, then we'd lose ourselves. So I say, make the music that you enjoy making. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I think, and I think I identify with this statement a lot because I have been told that I'm terrible a lot. And I've been told that don't have what it takes, and I don't have potential, and I couldn't do it if I tried. And everyone's going to laugh at you when you fail because you're ridiculous to even try this. So I have, and these are just my parents. So I feel you deeply on this, in that kind of sense of not feeling like, it's almost like you feel like other people need to see your potential before you can see it, but it's just not true. Your potential is there, and other people are just mean sometimes. Oh, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. Chad was real supportive, and I really appreciate you and your messages. Woo! Oh, yeah, when you don't have the campfire. Well, I also did just kind of sprung this on everyone. So I won't be here for more than like 20 more minutes. I promised. Yeah, we are sorry that happened. Yeah, keep making music. That's definitely sure.
Oops, hold on. I'm going back. I gotta skip. Paul said he was shocked. Thank you, Paul. No, I mean, I think it was the part where a lot of people were just trying to like, what just happened? What did he say? What's going on? And it's the thing where we're constantly kind of doing that with him, if recently. But hopefully not anymore. So maybe in that sense, it's been a good thing because it's not like I was the only person who was dealing with it. I'm just one who has a lot of supportive friends who were willing to say, hey, that was mean. And it's hard because sometimes it's like we don't want to be like freak out and like cause a scene right there, because it just then you feel like you're the problem. So Mr. Smith's not happy with tears. Well, I'm sorry, but I do cry a lot. Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. I thought it was. Yeah, and this is also, I agree. It's like you're trying to being mean is sometimes, especially like YouTube personalities, because a lot of us, sometimes I'm not really with it enough to have like a whole other persona that's not this. If I did, you wouldn't have to deal with this at all. But this is it. So this is what you get. Some people have like their secondary fun personality of coolness, which I've never developed. And but sometimes it's just like, yeah, it's easy to think it's just you're being funny. And yeah, I tried hard not to like insult him personally, but it's so hard not to. I want to so bad. Okay, if it's your creation, you created it for you and you alone. I like it. I think it's true. It's just hard sometimes because you want everybody to be like, wow, can't believe you made that. And I think that's why a lot of us like to do shows where it's just super supportive, like Thomas or Pete or, Hippie, where it's just like, well, everyone is like, oh my God, this is the best. And it feels good. It makes you feel good. And, we're all doing our best work. So it is the best. Oh, Rhodey, I'm so happy you're here. I do think this is true. And, but the caveat is we are all hurting inside. Every one of us. There's not a single person hearing me right now who is not hurting inside. And most of you do not want to spread your pain. And that's what I'm grateful for. That it is an abnormality. It's not everybody, and it's not the norm. It is, and it's not something that we're all accepting. It's just something that don't know how to approach, because it's like, what the hell? Why is this happening? Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh, this is horrible. David said he deleted a short because a dude asked if I ever listened to the music I cover because I'm tone deaf. What the fuck? That's horrible. I'm really sorry somebody said that to you. Yeah, that guy sucks. I don't know what to tell you. I hope someone keys that guy's car today. That's my wish for the world. Oh, Zach, you're really sweet. I appreciate your support. Yeah, it is. There is a line of wanting, we have to be happy with it ourselves, but we also like to hear support and validation from other people. Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah. I and in that it's been good because it's a good space for community, and if it could be better, that would be wonderful. If it could be a better place where we don't feel treated like that. Right, my people are awesome. That's what I was saying. That was my idea for the flock, because that was my idea for, well, it's not my idea. That's what they call a group of bats, is a flock of bats, or it could be also a cauldron of bats. But that sounded too Halloweeny and didn't make sense and didn't fit my what the flock. And I thought, what the flock was really funny at 3 a.m. this morning. Yeah, some people, I did get some emails also about this from other women that I was not aware of, but that made sense why they're not over there. Oh. I think Rhodey, I think you're right. That validation does come best from within. And yeah, it's truth. It's definitely truth. But it doesn't mean that we can't rely on each other and just be there to, to support each other. It still feels good. Scott says, your emotions are what make your music phenomenal. Good music is harder to make when one can't be raw and be themselves. Exposure of emotions channeled through music is best. Oh, yeah. And that is why I play my guitar naked on my front lawn. Exposure and feelings. Oh, my God. Oh. Right. Oh, I love it. Dogpaw said, why care? Play what makes you happy. And that's true. Woof. Oh. Oh. Oh, I missed first checks. So I think I missed one. But when others get offended for someone when they don't understand where it came from, ooh, they make a 6-hour public video saying the most explicit things about it. Wow, that's rough, Jack. From trauma in the military. Well, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, words really do have a lot of power. And I mean, I think also we're a bunch of sensitive artist types, or we wouldn't be here making music and wanting to share parts of our soul with other people. So, I think for us, we know the most that words mean so much. Yeah. Leela says, am I extremely intimidating? I don't get harassed much. Maybe, I think there's might be something to that in the sense of like, I think he thought that it was like, okay, and maybe... No, I don't know why. No. I can't think of why. That would be okay with anyone. I don't get harassed much. I'm going to tell you this right now. And I think that that's also why it kills me, because I am not used to it. And also, I will say, it's shocking because it's not, most of my life has been in a very large body that would never get this kind of attention. And so it's just really like, it's gross on multiple levels for me. But it's especially weird when it's an older as my dad dude. Oh, okay, hold on. Gordium says, I was once told, wow, I almost liked it, but you got a lot to learn about mixing. I've been told this. we might have met the same person, Gordium. I could help you, but it would take a lot of money. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. I think they were just trying to sell you. I think they were like negging you to like trying to sell you, you know, when somebody like says something really negative to try to make you feel bad about themselves and then they help you all of a sudden. That's my favorite. I get that a lot. Yeah. I don't know, intimidating. I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe I just feel like people respect you more. I don't know. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm afraid of you now. Oh, this is funny. Karen said that she thought I was going to break strings because I was playing the guitar so hard. That's truth. That's truth. Yes, Paul says, David, do not listen to them because we freaking love your music, David. All right, Falcro. I will look for the I'm important email today. I'm a jerk. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, David. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you say that. Mick said that he got yelled at for not taking shit. Everyone he worked with just thinks he's a happy dumbass. He hates jerks and he will drag them out of a show by their ass strap. Rick goes from happy to mad fast. Stay out of Rhett's way, baby. But it is, yeah, it's hard to have healthy work relationships. There's a bit of bullying. Bullies can only pick on people they think they have the edge on. I do feel it's a bit like that, yes. Oh, I feel like they'd back down. I don't know if they back down faced by the strength of the soul, but the strength of this community in supporting me. And that's what I'm going to say was what did it. And that I appreciate. Behave, Leela. Hey, Bubba, good to see you. Yeah, when people diss our mixes, it's like, what? I worked hard on that. Damn it. Okay. Uh-oh. David's running his fingers more than his feet. Back to getting chased by a bear. That's too funny. Oh, okay. The person apologized to you. No, the person first sent, it said sorry, but it was sorry that I had, it wasn't an apology. You can ask Blue. He agreed. But it was 24 hours later, after he said a shitty thing, waited 24 hours, Clay made him send me a email in which he was shitty, and I'd said, fuck off, which that's made me feel better too. And then he apologized on the show, but I haven't listened to that yet. So yeah, it was like the next day. It was a multi-day event. James, good to see you. Thank you for hanging out last night too. And it was really good. David was there and it was fun. And I told him you were watching. He thought it was crazy. Oh, Frank Terzo's here? Oh, I missed you. Hey, Frankie. I've been listening to a lot of Frank Terzo this week. Feels good, man, to listen to Frank Terzo. All right, everybody. So if you have anything else you would like to share with the group, speak now or forever hold your peace until possibly next week at the same time and place, except for next week, the fall back or the fall forward or the ups and I don't know whether we're springing forward or falling back or whatever. And it's sumo. So those two things might make this go half an hour either way. I would like big shout outs to Leela because it's early. I was like, oh, Leela's never going to make it this early. And she is. She proved me wrong. She's amazing. So big ups. Don't miss please put up a link to she's going to do a campfire later today. So that is coming up really soon. No, we don't want to. I definitely don't want to like try to make it a thing where we're being mean to him or being mean to anybody. Because that's not what we want to do. We don't want anybody to feel like they're not welcome. it's and from what I hear, I think he possibly understands at this point that we don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I like this. We'll let him keep his lunch money. I love it. Ooh, Scott. Yeah, please let me know if you're visiting. I will, I've always wanted to try to get a show in Colorado Springs, so maybe that's my excuse to try to make one down there. At least there'll be 2 people there. Sometimes I don't get that many, so you never know. Oh, thank you, Richard. All right. Okay, well, good. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to do more regular ones, and I feel like this is nice for me. So hopefully it's nice for you too. And I appreciate you being here. I'm going to play one more song on the way out. And then don't forget, Mr. Smith has said to come to Leela's stream later. And, Jack, I'm not really sure. I didn't get to read. I don't know. I'm not ignoring you. There's just a lot of chat, and I think I missed something. Oh, Scott, I appreciate it. Ooh. Thank you, Edward. I do feel a lot better after doing this. And I felt better after yesterday, too. So. I'm just going to leave that one up. That one cracks me up. I'm going to play a song that I know all the words to, but it makes me comfortable when I have it in front of me. Oh yeah, and then I'll see you. I'm going to the gym after this. Thank you for reminding me to go to the gym. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you, James. I get on my knees at dusk and at dawn and offer my praise in words and in song. Confess to my grief, forgiveness I pray, just hoping that God will hear what I say. I pray for the lost, I pray for the found, pray for the brave, pray for this town, pray for the sick, pray for peace, pray to your gods, pray for me. When I lay down to sleep, I pray to the Lord my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, pray to the Lord my soul to take. I pray for the lost, pray for the found, pray for the brave, pray for this town, pray for the sick,
to your gods, pray for me. Pray to the lights, oh, pray to the sound, pray to the sky, both feet on the ground. Pray for the dead, pray for the new. Pray for me, and I'll pray for you. That's it, everybody. Thank you for hanging out at What the Flock, which still cracks me up. All right, I still think it's funny. I'm going for it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Definitely stay smooth, and we'll see you at Leela's really soon. And if you're expecting an email or a package from me, I will be getting on that shortly. Thank you, David. Dang, it's Karen. God bless you, too. Oh, thank you, Smitty. You're too kind. Thanks, Rhodey, for being here. Oh, I think that's true. You're hit the nail on the head, Zach. It's the best thing about this community is when somebody's hurting, everybody comes together. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Queen Bee. Oh, thank you, Smitty. Yeah, it begins and ends in forgiveness and conflict resolution. Yeah, that's truth. Everybody take care, and we will see you soon at Leela's. And then again, I'll be here Friday for Song Club, and then Sunday for this thingy thing, and then Monday night next week on the 13th for a night live stream. So we'll see you for all of that. I'll see you. Thank you guys. Fucking awesome. I appreciate you guys. Love you, Kimmy. I hope the power came back for you. Oh, I like Mr. Smith's line. Love y'all. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, Rocky, I hope that the lice situation is okay. Oh, good. The hunting was successful. Man, kids, man. Good on you. Oh, thanks, Scott. I'll need the hugs. Appreciate it. All right, see you. Leela's Campfire show's in 30 minutes, so time to get coffee, take a break, stretch your legs, and get over there. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.